All right. All right, I'm going to start in a couple minutes. I'm going to start with this photo. Let me tell you guys what I did here. We'll start from the last time we spoke that I was on air. First of all, the video kept going down and back up and down. I don't even know what's up anymore on my channel. But the last time we were on, I was showing you video of the drive-by with Candus. This is all summer wells. Whoever's coming in on, when the first time viewing, I only really quite talk about Summer Wells case and what goes on with the Summer Wells case and the cases around Summer Wells. Watching the Candus drive-by, I'm like, this looks like, again, it looked like Carnival rides. It looked like movement that you'd see on a Carnival ride. So it didn't make any sense to me. I'm watching, I'm going back and forth. I'm like, I know these rides because I've done so much different kind of investigating and looked at hundreds and hundreds of photos that when I see something, I know when it's recognizable to me and kind of know when it's important. So I started looking at the different carnivals, blah, blah, blah. That's what brought me to the Appalachian Fair. The first thing I did before I did any research on this fair was I looked at it from a Google map. From the Google map, to me, it was enough information that I was going to step forward and start looking for clues and elements that I've been using for 5 months now. As soon as I went to their Facebook, now I did send this all to the TBI. Their Facebook is loaded with photos I'm about to show you. It's a very big find. It's very crucial information that this group is doing something. This is an example of what I'm going to show you. The photo that I'm showing you here, it looks like the child is in this duck's arms, but they're doing the same hide and seek the truth deep fakes as the Wells do. So because I know the Wells case so well, and I know really what to look for, one of them is the phones. When I blew up the picture of what was on his phone, right here in the photo, and I have a little arrow up in the right hand corner showing you where I got this image from. He's acting as if he's taking a photo of the little girl, but he isn't. The reflection in that phone is far from what you see in front of you. And you could see these photos are changing as I've been talking. They change more and more. I don't know what's happening with my computer, but something's definitely wrong with my computer. Look at the photos that I have put up here. I have a huge presentation to show you guys. This is an example of what I'm about to show you. I have 2 presentations I want to get out, and the reason I want to get it out tonight before going to sleep is because I don't know, things are disappearing from my computer and they're just going away. But this information is very crucial to get to you. As you could see, the image on his phone holds a lot of elements that I've been discussing. And it's as if they are holding a child around the neck. And look at this little girl's head. Now I did a presentation, I called it Appalachian. I did a little bit of my own research, and I'm going to show you what I found. The first thing I found that to me needs to be checked out ASAP is this fairground. These grounds speak volumes. The trucks as well as the dumpsters. When I looked at it on Google, it really quite fit. It really quite fits what I'm looking for quite well. The first photo, now all of these I got off of their Google map. This is, this photo here came from behind. This was like, see how you see a house? This was like right by the trucks, all the way in the back of the truck, by the trucks. And that house in the back, to me, is extremely familiar. Now, what you see in these concoctions, now in my head, I always thought maybe they're on rides and they're doing something to these kids that is just so horrific. And there's a lot of metal and there's a lot of stuff going on. This photo that pops up, what I always look for are those jugs with the blood, with the bloody tubes. This little contraction, I don't know where this is, but it's on the fairgrounds. This contraction has basically the elements that I have been showing for 5 months. Now, as I went further into all of their photos on their Facebook, this is what's showing up. You're gonna flip out. It's same kind of photos as the Wells have. But the thing about this one is it gives more information, as if we said 5 months ago. A lot of people said it's the fairgrounds, it's the fairgrounds. It's the fairgrounds. I could actually put money on it. Like, in my head, is no doubt in my mind that this shit is going on from the fairgrounds. You see them, the photos are changing even more, and I don't know why. Something happened in my computer. It's almost as if it's doing what it's supposed to do. Elements show up. All the hands look the same. These kids, to get these photos, they're like the little kids all the way in the back. Their fingers, these kids. I will find my way to this fairground because I already told the TBI that they have another fair coming. These are photos I can't even say strong enough that these are all photos that came from the Appalachian Fair Facebook page. All of the children have all of the same symbols, if not worse. A lot of them have that thing in their mouth, and now I know that they put something in their mouths, but these photos are so damaging that if this fair could continue to go on over Christmas, I'd be shocked. Here's the pink nail. This pink nail shows up on men, women, and children. These are fake photos of people walking through the fairground. Shh. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to put the dog out. And there's adults and children. Those are fingers from adults and children. This is all from the Appalachian grounds. How I know when to pull the child aside and look at the fingers is I've noticed this before. The children come in photos of threes. When you go to their Facebook page, you'll see there's photos, and there's a lot of photos of one child, and she or he or the adult has different hand movements, and they get bloodier. There's never ever just a picture of one child. It's multiples. There's like 6 pictures of this person. There's the V in his. I'm just telling you, when you go through this again, look it over closely, because the symbols are all there, and there's a lot of kids. This one's really bad. You guys, this is the photo, I'm going to keep repeating, from the Appalachian Fair on their Facebook page. There's about 7 photos of this fake smiling person bringing someone down. That child is horrified. To me, I don't even know what it looks like, but to me it looks like skeletons. But it doesn't matter what it is, because this is what's happening. See, the point that I want to make tonight is it doesn't matter if we figure out what the heck she's holding. The issue here is it's happening. The issue here is this is from a fairground. This is from a carnival that goes on many, many times in many different places. This is serious. This is serious. These photos are just very damaging. This little boy's face turns into the clown. The hands, the nails, there's like so many pictures of, and it's crazy how this is the Facebook page of the Appalachian Fair, and they put their photos up there. Obviously no one has looked at them before, or, well, who the hell is actually zooming into fingers and mouths and stuff? I am. I don't know anyone else who's zooming in on this stuff. There's things coming out of his mouth, of his hands. It's really bad. This is an old, they use a lot of animals. I want to show you how they use the shoes, the bottom shoe and the toenail. The bottom shoe is just in the toenails, and the nails, and the hand is all really messed up. And those are the same shoes that you see throughout the whole entire Facebook page. This one. Okay. These are the girls that they're on a swing on that particular ride. Now that ride with the flags and the movement is in almost every video and every piece of evidence that I have pulled to the side. So as soon as I saw that, I took a very close look at it. This is has the most information, and I'm going to show you why it has the most information. Those two I'll go back to. This here, they have so many photos like that. So many photos. Wait a minute, I think I have the different presentation. Wait a minute. It's funny, it's not funny, but many of my stuff wouldn't save. Now here's the kicker. This is a very famous singer. This is Dylan Scott, who's with the same management team as like Blake Shelton, Luke Bryan, Major. This guy needs to know that his face is being used throughout his whole entire time that he did a concert there. This is very big information. Every photo that is taken, and I could spend days and days going into all these photos, every photo that was taken with him had a purpose. They used his beard. You see what's happening with his beard? It's actually still changing. Look this guy up. I mean, he is not going to be happy because he is quite famous and he travels on tour. And this guy, look at, there's letters coming out of his face. This guy just was, this is all stuff. This girl's glasses has a whole entire story. It's the same thing when you go into any crease of his body, it brings you really into a major story. What really upset me the most, and this is why I know that it's happening there, is this is the first time that I've actually captured some sort of image of the plastic, and those are two people embracing and kissing, and there's jugs. I'll show you the next one. There's the jugs in that one. It's almost as if the bottom right hand corner, how they're faking that whole thing, to the left is like something is going on there. And this guy, I mean, I know it did look right before, but I don't know what's happening to it. It's a V on his finger. It's getting very pixelated as I'm sitting here. See, that's why I like to put it out there quickly. Those are all getting pixelated. This is his face. Now, all of a sudden, when you take away the redness on the bottom of the floor that this singer's standing on, you get that cement. You get that cement thing with the holes in the cement. And the jugs are in there to the left hand side, the very left hand side, down in the corner. It's that white jug with the bloody thing coming out of it. I personally think that this is a real thing that's happening. I personally think that this is not superimposed. It's superimposed in the fake stuff, like the other guy standing around, but I think personally that to me feels the most real. These photos, the upper right hand corner, is from the crease of his arm. And when you go all the way in there, it brings you to the room with all this white equipment. I know it sounds crazy, but as you could see how these photos are changing, and they used this Dylan Scott, because I can't say that, you know, anything, I don't know anything about him, so I can't really say, you know. That's what his face looks like. Wow, these are getting very pixelated. They weren't like this before. Yeah, they weren't like this before. Let me see if I could get the other photos. They're just in her glasses. They're like the jugs. So when anyone has sunglasses on like that, I went into the photo and looked to see what was in the glass. And it's the same equipment that I've been discussing for 5 months. For 5 months. If I don't hear from Dylan Scott's management, I think that would be very strange, because I personally think he could do something about this, because look what they did. They really did put symbols on him. They used him. They put blood on him. They put blood on his body. And this guy is a very, very, very big, successful country singer in Tennessee. No, Oklahoma, I don't know where he is. So this here, the gentleman that's up in that picture, he has one of those pink nails. So when I see stuff like that, you know, now I see a lot of things. So he's got one of those pink nails, and then there's blood that shows up there. And then when you go all the way in there, then that's when you go into deep, like the deep fake, the deep-rooted information. And I kind of stopped doing a lot of that, because at this point, I personally think I have enough information to show that they're doing shit like this and they're hiding something and something's going on. That's not my job, you know. And her glasses, look at that. The finger has something coming out of it. This is, look up in the left-hand corner. Her head is basically supposed to be on Dylan Scott's shoulder, but obviously we all know that's not a shoulder, and it's like worsening as I sit here, and I don't know why it's worsening, but there's just a shitload of stuff going on here, you guys. It's just obviously not correct. So let me tell you something. This is an example of what I mean, what they do with the photos. The bottom row on the left side, they kind of look like little white teeth. That's actually Dylan Scott's mouth. When you go closer in and blow it up, and closer in and blow it up, there's information in there, like crucial information. And truthfully, I'm just going to keep gathering information like this, and whenever the FBI or whoever decides to take this on, they could go deeper into it, because it takes a lot of time. There is a lot here. Not done yet. This is a photo at the fair that is, to me, I could actually say it, I feel it is like a location of what they're doing. This, and as I'm talking to you, I wonder if I kept a lot of the photos. I Didn't keep. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I did. Okay, let me see. That is by like the chicken coop. Oh, well, that's interesting. One of my I knew that I had the wrong presentation. Presentation 2. Let me see something. Oh ho ho, this is the one. Okay, this is the one I was trying to find. I don't know if it's gonna let me save it as a PDF. That's something is cancel. Let me see. Let me see if it will allow me to. Oh wow. This is crazy. Replace. Okay, let me see. Hold tight. I knew that there was something missing from that presentation, because that wasn't the hold a minute. I'm looking for something. One second, guys. All right, I'm going to see if I have it in my photos. The presentation, the other presentation I saved, won't let me save it as a PDF, and that's the only way that I could drop it in here. But this photo comes from, let me find the chicken coops that they have there. Let's see. It's just unbelievable what this is on their Facebook page, which I just don't get. I guess really they must do a very good job of what they do, because obviously they're still doing it and no one has stopped them. Oh, freaking funny. Let me see if I have it here. Oh, that's what I did. I took photos because it wouldn't save. Okay, I'm going to take these all out. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's crazy that it, one second. There's other photos that are super important, because this one is really important. All right, I see them. Okay. They're moved to the trash. Oh my goodness. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, I knew there was way more photos. Wow. My computer, I'm so surprised it hasn't blown up yet. All right, I'm going to show you more of the Appalachian Fair and the workers and pictures of the workers actually that didn't stay. All right, here we go. All right, for now, this will do. Let me take this one out. Okay. This here, throughout all of their Facebook, they use, you think these kids are sucking on a sucker, but they're not, because that sucker is found in many different children's hands, and their fingers are not correct. So this is just another photo of, they're all different ages. That girl, and look at her hand and her finger, her face. This is all on their Facebook. All on their Facebook. I showed you that one. Going through a few of them because my presentation is gone. Literally. Oh, that's so bizarre. Okay. This is the photo that was removed from my presentation. It's not funny, but I'm just laughing because it freaks me out. Okay, this is what is not normal. Here's the picture of what we know to be the flying swings. And we also know that this movement I have shown in many different videos, this movement of how this ride moves. When you zoom into now that picture was taken off of the Appalachian Fair Facebook. When you zoom in, those are not swinging chairs, those are swinging cages. Those are cages. And when you got nitty gritty and really close to those photos, you get a lot more information, just like the bottom right hand corner. It's really sick shit that they're doing. The only way I could think of this is happening and could happen is when you have access to the rides. It's just the only thing that makes sense to me. This one I showed you. It was much more organized, but it just kept going away. That one I showed you. I want to show you the one with the firemen that have pink nail polish. Let's see. Here we go. Check this out, you guys. Whoops. Where'd it go? Okay. So, listen. This is on their Facebook. These are the guys that that ride the cars. And these photos keep getting worse. Those men in the left-hand corner in their little, outfits have pink nail polish. Pink. They have that pink thumbnail. That pink thumbnail has shown up enough that I know there's crucial information. The guys that are standing on the cars, all of their hands are completely messed up. All of them. They're all giving symbols. And most everything has a number. Like they have numbers, and it's just continuously proving to me that this is a massive group. This is a massive group. It's a massive group. Here's another one. This grandfather, I don't even know what he looks like, but this little baby, the symbols for the little babies are little teeny round circles, and they're really small, and they also use the pacifier and the thing around the mouth to give symbols. Now, I don't know who this man is, but this little baby is either being sold, something's going on, because they have all the symbols on it, right? And then right up top is just another picture of Dylan Scott. And those girls' hands, they're right below. They also have everything that's going on with them. And there's Dylan Scott with the baby, who obviously we all know doesn't belong there. But that baby has a lot of shit going on. And they really use this guy big time. They use the big time. Once he finds his shit out, man, if he doesn't frickin' sue them, I don't even know what. I can't even imagine if I was him. Which one is this one? This is just another one. This is what I wanted to show you. This is the one that I'm telling you was removed. Okay, so there's the chicken coop. Oh wow, you guys, it totally changed. It changed to red. That was water, and it has the V's on it. If anyone is in Tennessee and knows where this location is, this should be rampaged. That's the chicken coop. Now the ground with the chickens. Let me remove this guy. This chicken coop is where the water is. But look what's going on. Look at that person's legs. Those aren't even normal legs. Like, what is that? This is all on the grounds. This is all on their grounds. So that's a picture of the girl's arm. It's got chains on them by the chicken coop. Her arms are actually chained. Wow. That ain't the duck. I want to fuck with the duck. So this picture here is pretty interesting. I don't know where that is. All I know is all of this came from, I'm going to say it once again, Appalachian Fair. That's all I know. Wow. So this is the chicken coop. me look in chat. Does anyone know? Does anyone know where this is? This is in Geary. If you guys go, wait, let me look to see what the front page is. This is really, I gave this to them and I told the TBI, I talked to them on the phone, gave the information. I said, I will be going live on my channel if I don't hear from you. And this was today. So I am choosing to show this because I'm fearful it's going to all disappear on my computer, truthfully. And I think that this, to me, is the most crucial information. I think that this, personally, I feel as if this ties it together. Especially since all the photos, even their post that they had yesterday, if you rip it apart, that girl, something's wrong. Something's really wrong. And this freaking ties it together. You could put all the other stuff aside. I mean, as that picture sits there, you guys, and keeps changing, it's actually giving me a stomach ache. This photo's giving me a stomach ache. I actually could see, like, the white things with the holes. It's kind of making me sick. It really is kind of making me sick. This Fairground and these photos have to be stopped. They have to be stopped. If you want to see the original photos, just go to their Facebook. Like, this is a photo, like this photo is the skyline that I've been looking for. This is the skyline that's in all of his stuff. All of Don Wells and Candus Wells things. And trust me, that little bright little dot in the middle, if I zoomed in and decoded that, that has information. I already know their symbols. I already know, like, these bright little lights are pretty big, and what you see here is they use that. Like, this is, I actually could say full-heartedly that this is a major location. And if I don't hear from them, I will be making a field trip. I will be making a field trip because I don't know how else to do this. I don't know how else to help and to make something happen without having any of the authorities giving information or locking this place down. Like, I think that they're opening back up next week for Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. But this isn't making sense to me. Let's see. Yeah, this photo. Let me find it on my lap. Let me see which one it is. I'm gonna crop it and see if it changes. Wow. For all of you that have been following this, I know that you all see the same thing. The same elements. Let's see. I cropped this a little bit. I'm watching it with you. It's starting to look like a it's starting to look like a hole, like one of those holes. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is the chicken coop. As this is doing it, I'm actually need to find the photo again, because I cropped this one. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, as you guys are watching this, I'm actually going to go see if I could grab this photo again from their Facebook page. I'm going to grab it right now as we're sitting here. Appalachian Fair. Wouldn't it be funny if their Facebook was pulled down? They're such idiots. It's not. Okay. It says Monday photos. Like these photos were taken Monday. All right, let me go through. Oh God, they're all here. All these photos are here. Is it in this one? It's like they have 10 photos of one thing, and that's, you'll see the repetition. Okay, yeah. Well, tons of photos. I'm not going to do this right now. Tons of photos of animals. And I'm quite positive if you remove a lot of that stuff, I'd find what I need to find, but that's going to be at a later date. I want to get to that water area. Wow, you guys, there's so much. Okay, here it is. I'm going to show you what that looked like, what it looks like on their Facebook page, and what it looks like now. Okay. Wait till you see this. This is what it looks like on their Facebook page. That one and this one. This is what it looks like on their Facebook page. It's not red. There's nothing going on, right? Look at her shoes. That's why I'm like, okay, one shoe's backwards. Like, I knew that this was a messed up photo. Like, it made no sense. Makes no sense. So, now when I'm going to take the original, I'm going to take that one, and I'm not going to crop anything out. Like before, did I have her legs cropped out? Let's see. Tools, crop. Let's see if this one changes just as fast. Okay. So we have this one. And we have this one. see how one looks, this one looks like there's so much more that's happened to it. But let's see what happens. It looks like a hole. Looks like a hole to me. Look at this for one more minute, and then I'm going to go to sleep and start this all in the morning again. I want to know where this is, because this is a real location. Like, this is real. This is a real place that I could walk into and do my woo-woo and my shit that I do to pick up the stuff that I know I pick up. The stuff that I know I'm good at. Where'd the other photo go? Let me see here. Yeah, this is... Yeah, see, that's what it looked like. It looks like hoses there, but... Wow. So, I think that if we all research this, we would find something very interesting, because watch how the photo, I'm going to take this one down, and I want to see how this photo is going to change a little bit, because it's showing us something beneath the clear. There's like that clarity, and then there's something showing up. I think you probably all could see it. Let me see if that's the one. Crop. All right. Let's see what happens to it now. It's that bottom area that's the most important, I think. Right there. Right in there. Not by her feet, under the duck. Or the chicken, whatever the hell those are. Well, I shouldn't say that, because up in the right, up on top, there's that white jug. There's that white jug. There's a lot in this picture. I'm going to look at chat. Do you guys see all that stuff in the picture? Do you see the white jugs that are showing up? Is it abandoned? I think we should do a field trip. If they don't go under there, this makes the most sense to me, you guys. Old abandoned water wheel, yeah, in the land dispute about land that is in dispute with the wells. I'm telling you, I feel it in every bone in my body. This is the first time I have to say that I'm looking at a photo of reality, because all of the photos that the wells have are so covered up and so manipulated. This one's super changing. but I feel as if parts of this is real. And that's, look at it go. Wow. You guys could literally go on their Facebook and get this photo. You'll find this photo in their photo galleries. It says Monday, 335 photos. And it's, you won't miss it because they're like kind of all in order. Like they have all of, oh my goodness, you guys. I wish I could move those legs out of the way. Oh, so now look what's happening on the bottom. Isn't that interesting? Like I wonder how it shifts like that as I'm just sitting here. And I think this whole thing is in, I think you could see the whole thing because my screen, you guys, is messed up. And I can't tell what's what on my screen. And I'm trying to use my computer, so you know, because I don't have another computer. Look what's going on here. I sort of want to keep it on this one before I leave, because it's really moving. I'm not going to play any music because everyone's sleeping here, and I should be sleeping, but I'm obsessing over this photo. This has got to be a location. All right, I'm gonna open chat up. See what you guys are saying. The page on the Facebook page is called I have it on, go to Appalachian Fair. Basically, that's what it's called. Here, I'll put, this is page 1, and then I'll go back. This is their Facebook. I'm leaving that other one on. That's the page of their Facebook, and these trucks, and there's that little teeny red thing on the top, and when I zoom in, you know, those dumpsters, when I zoom into that little red thing, it's the same symbol as what's on the Wells trucks during all of their photos. It's the same thing. It's a triangle. And there's a couple photos that I found on Google with the trucks that you could almost see the same kind of equipment, the white kind of equipment. But this is their Facebook, is right here. It's right now it says Christmas Wonderland because they're starting that, but it's Appalachian Fair, and it'll take you right there. Grab the photos. If you want to see the little thing, just do what I'm doing. And maybe this will make a difference. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll wake up and this will make a difference. See the jugs? Do you guys see the jugs all the way up top by those legs of whoever, the fake legs? I'm so curious what this is going to turn into. 'Cause it's definitely moving. Because now the leg, if you notice the leg, not the one with the tattoo, now has like two little holes in it. It's got like 2 little holes in the bottom of of that thing sticking out. All right, so I am going tomorrow. I have a different objective. I am going to find out information on this freaking water hole. This water hole wait, someone heard a guy's voice on my tapping. It sounds like you're next. Yeah, I'll tell you, scary shit. I will post this. I think I'm going to post this as the front photo when I go to, to put this on my page, just live. I'm going to make sure that this photo is the front photo and not, I was going to put the Appalachian Fair, but I think that this is the photo that needs to be put up. All right, you guys, I'm going to get back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have my computer fixed. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I really wanted to get this one out there before everything broke. Oh no, now it's turning red. Oh, am I going to have to stay up? Oh my God. Is it my imagination or is this thing turning red? What the heck? I almost can't stop watching it. And they always have like these barbed wire on everything. That barbed wire is on everything. It is turning colors, right? I mean, to me it looks like a little shade of red right now. If those chickens die, I swear to God. Oh my goodness, it is really changing. Shit. Am I not going to be able to go to sleep? Oh wow. It's... Oh my God. I'm going to have to post this, and I have this feeling it's not going to stop changing. I'm going to have to dissect this. Let me see what's in this corner. See right up there? Up here, that's where it's super interesting. See, like the barbed wires starting to show up here. And I don't know if you all remember, I don't know who here has watched what on my videos, but I have video of Don at the Carnival, and he consistently kept showing this green metal piece on the ride that had a number on it, 5 actually, and it was broken. And right in this photo right now, it's right there, it's in this photo, those green pieces. See, what I'm going to do is like really make this super big and look closely at it. And then I look for like those little bright colors. You see what I mean? When you go closer in, you could see like now how that leg is like, there's like this little thing popping out of her ankle area, and it's turning red actually. I feel quite comfortable that there's a portion of this that is not deep fake. I feel quite comfortable that this has a sense of real information, of like of a real place. Like I sense that. I sense the feeling. Like I feel the darkness, kind of, if that makes sense. And the just is that a dog? See how just it's ugh, how I really want to go to bed, but this is just too intense. See, like I would go in, here's this white, like for instance, this white pipe, when it shows something super bright like that, and then there's that green right underneath it, you see like that little piece of white on that green. Believe it or not, that's like a whole storyboard, and that's the stuff that I do. I look for those little bits of information, and that's where the deep fake is hidden. Right back there where it's turning colors, like right back there, it's going to turn all black. That's what I feel. Right under the stairway. Watch under the stairway, and then I'll go to sleep. It's very dark. Look under the stairway. It's not the stairway, the ramp. Kind of right behind this silver pole, like there's something that's black, that's growing, and there's stuff on the ground. So this is where I would blow that up. It's see, this is what I do all day. This is what I do all day. Wow. I've been on here for an hour? Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Let me find the corner of this. Alright guys, let's see if this one looks the same. Wait, let's see. They're a little different from each other because they're changing differently, but I think this is a bingo piece, like Chris would say. I definitely think this is a bingo piece. It's deep and sick. See, oh, this one's a different photo. That's why. This one's a photo with the one leg. I forgot I had two. This photo has two legs, so they had two photos. This photo has one leg. Almost the same, but like whatever, they're a little different. They're a little different from each other. Let's watch this one for a minute and then I'll be done. Okay, this is the one leg tool. There's something in that green water thing. Up in the left-hand corner. In there. Is this a water well? I'm serious. I think. Oh my goodness, we could stare at this all night. Okay, I am going to go to sleep and I'm going to keep this up, but I'm going to put this up on my page. But the important photos to remember that this one is one that I should actually. This is the one I really needs attention, because this one really throws them under the bus. I mean, you could see right there that they're like choking a kid, and it's not the picture that he's taking. It's not what it is. It's nothing like it. It's nothing to do with that photo he's taking. It's a whole different picture. It's a whole different person in it. It's like a woman with a white shirt and with dark hair and with the baby and his hands over the neck. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I'm going to sleep. Food for thought, and I hope this makes a difference tomorrow morning. I swear to God. Thank you all so much for having the faith to listen to my channel. All right, guys, go to sleep. Good night.